Welcome back to Dishonored 2. Now, we got the that head, a few coins for some reason. No idea where they come from. Let's have a look at the travel log. The Grand Palace. So then we are back to death to the Empress. A farewell. I grieve for the second time. What was it like to walk with her heart somewhere near, but never quite in the real world? It was her wisdom, her insight, her voice, her love. Mother, now I've lost you twice. I knew her spirit was trapped. I knew she needed to be set free. But how could I? Of course, she found a way to help me, one last time. No, I will not cry. Not yet. Not until all my work is done. Now the heart contains a different spirit, different voice. Delilah Copperspoon, spinner of lies, thief of thrones. Delilah the selfish, cunning and cruel. The Duke of Karnaca. Not so long ago I would have gladly thrust a dagger into Duke Abel's chest, but a more subtle opportunity presented itself, and I took it. The Duke still lives. They dragged him away, thinking he was his own political double, gone mad. And the Duke's actual double? I think he'll be a much better Duke than the real one ever was. People will never know why their ruler suddenly gained wisdom or took on a kinder tone. And maybe they'll wonder why Empress Emily changed just as suddenly. I'm not the same person I was 2 months ago. Now there's only one more task before I can rest. Corvo, my father, I am coming. Back to Dunwall. Dunwall, my home. Terrible things no doubt happened here since I left, since I was forced to leave. Will the city be in ruins? The people terrified, hiding in their homes? Am I trying to reassure myself, imagining the worst? What if I found the city in better shape than I left it? Delilah doing a better job than I did? No, I don't think that will be the case. I know Delilah, and I know myself better now. I feel guilty for all the things I could have done better before this all started, for being an empress not many people thought was worth fighting for. I don't know what I'll see, but whatever has happened to my city, I mustn't let grief or anger cloud my thoughts. Because the destruction of Dunwall won't be weighing heavily on Delilah's mind. She must know I'll be coming for her. She's watched from afar as one after another of her allies have been removed from my path. Does she feel vulnerable, or was this her plan all along? Okay. Still nothing in here, so I think I missed the package from
I must admit, this campaign has been conducted with far more restraint than I would have expected. Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
Indeed. That's a pretty nice picture, or painting. Some copper wire, processed whale oil.
At least the situation with the Duke is behind us. Let's not forget that small detail in all this.
Indeed.
Despot.
Do you have a journal lying around here somewhere, Anton?
I doubt my apartment on Colwyn's Bridge is as I left it.
Yes.
I'm still aboard this creaking thing that Megan calls a boat.
When this is over, I might visit the Academy of Natural Philosophy and shock them all.
Against the malevolent ocean
Assuming
and
it
large
still stands.
heave the great Leviathans aboard. expectations. But maybe that's the way it should be. Haven't I been cruel, selfish? Perhaps I should be forgotten, consigned to the junk heap. Maybe I should die at last. And there's a chance I will on this final escapade. To Dunwall, then. We'll see what's left of me.
Indeed. And yes, Anton, you haven't exactly been the nicest person. Where's Megan?
If I hadn't killed Edward's brother so long ago, would any of this have happened?
Megan is out there. Letter to Billy Lurk. Billy, I ain't know your address, so I just give this letter to a mudlark who knew the lay of the area and hope for the best. You and I ain't got no reason to like each other, but Fennec liked you good enough, so that's why I'm writing. Anyways, he's dead, and I thought you should know. Was that old wound, remember? It never did heal. We tried every kind of cure and poultice. You know what I think? I think maybe the boss cut him. Maybe on purpose, maybe not. You know how it was back then. Speaking of, I tried to find the big knife, but no one's heard a thing in years. Don't know if he's alive or what. Anyways, out of respect to Fennec, if I ever see you, I won't kill you. Katrina. Letter to Billy Lurk, indeed.
This thing in Karnaca could have really gotten ugly. Didn't.
Dunwall Tower.
Hey, there you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
Everyone's full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Dowd, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together, we were paid to...
You helped Dowd kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did, or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it, but neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
Let's take her key. So there you go. That's where Billy Lurk ended up. Now this room has a bone charm, strong lungs, and blast resistant. Neither of which I think we need. Take less damage from explosions and greater lung capacity underwater. And then we have the audiograph.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Kaldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
And we have Megan Foster's notebook. And I got the achievement Royal Spy Master for having read and listened to all of their diaries, both Sokolov and Megan Foster's. Now I only lack one achievement for this game, and that is playing through the game without any supernatural powers, which is an achievement I probably won't ever bother to get. Anyways, Megan Foster's notebook. What day is it? Guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know. But I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies, just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall, Billy. That's what I'm reading from all the signs. I could run. Finally try and find him at long last, the old knife himself. I could rent another boat. They don't need me, really. So I could run. I should run. Haven't I had more than my share of blood? So why am I still here? Your loyalty, I expect. The old whaler's mask, blade. It's a meager reward compared to the reward for Corvo and Emily herself back in the days. I mean, Corvo back in the days and Emily herself now.
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I've told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
So is there some kind of resemblance between Delilah? Maybe a little bit. Well, off we are to Dunwall.
If old Samuel could see me now.
Death to the Empress. You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne.
Take me to Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage of my own chest.
Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again.
You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt.
You're lying.
You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets.
If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
I have no idea what the city looks like. But I will say one thing, it doesn't look good here now. Empress Delilah's new plans. With the help of Duke Luca Abel, Delilah Copperspoon has executed a successful play for the throne and now sits as Empress. Whether legitimate or not is a matter of hotly debated opinion. Emily Kaldwin's fate is unknown at this time, but we do know that several of her ministers are dead, believed to have been assassinated, and the parliament has been set ablaze by a group of unknown arsonists. In the time since the coup, Empress Delilah has issued several proclamations, along with her assertion announced by a street speaker that everything will change soon in Dunwall and across the Empire. So, our new ruler promises to show us a wonderful future and warns that all citizens should endeavor to place their most earnest trust in her. Given the ruins in the streets around the palace, one can only speculate about what she means. That certainly doesn't sound promising. Been a long time since I played this level. Common key needed. Oh, right. This is probably to rob the black market shop.
Hard times in Dunwall, with the new Empress and her crew taking over.
Coming tonight?
Do we need anything? Incendiary
Glad we could do
bolts.
business.
Stun mine.
You won't regret it.
I will buy
I'll
the
take
rune.
that deal.
The key to the City Watch Armory. That's not at all a bad idea.
My door's always open.
The question is...
I used to go and pray at the Abbey, but I haven't seen a single
Sparrows 3 times call, after gold dust 3 times fall. Come, maiden, listless moth and hen. Come, fisher, broad and wren.
I'm sure the guards who partook in the coup is proud of themselves and the wonderful new future they've built for the city of Dunwall. It's too close.
Down, 5th over. Oh, but you've hit 3 and I've only hit 1. I might have to practice on this building on the street.
Why not? No one stop us from tearing up everything in the city.
That's probably not ideal. I'll just pause the recording while I get back there. Okay, so here we are back here.
3rd brick down, 5th over. Oh, but you've hit 3 and I've only
Let's
hit 1.
take out
I
that.
might have to practice on this building on the street.
Why not? No one stop us from tearing
Hello?
up everything in the city.
Dear old dad.
What's
says
going
that
on
I'm not
Let me just reload there. That was a bit clumsy of me. It's the correct key. So if I put that there,
I can't see shit! What's going on? What the void?
they're both unconscious and didn't fall into the fire. This is good. Sleep darts. Anything else of interest up there? Sounds like there's a bone charm here. But there isn't.
I could really use a mug of something cool.
Or whalebone. And this bed. A little bit more comfortable than that. Yeah. Save.
I'd go for a swim if I didn't know how many corpses there were rotting in the canals.
Are you all by yourself? Would appear so. There's one of you out there. Seems to be it's a miracle he didn't see me when I jumped up there. I don't like putting them at street level due to things like rats. Okay, is there anything else around here? This place really has come to the worst possible. Huh.
I can still taste that hagfish. You got this close to Dunwall Tower by the gates.
Yeah, after the big fight between those overseer hard asses and Delilah's girls.
Are we gonna put it back together? Make it work?
Yeah, dumbass. Because you just spent 6 years at the Academy of Natural Philosophy.
Put him down here.
This part of the city's a graveyard. I don't know whether to run or settle in. Maybe it's time to head back to Poolwick. Show those lubbers who's who.
It's not such a crazy idea. Get it working again. Put a hat on.
Thought things might get good, but with the new Empress, now no one's even got much to rob. Shoes got holes. Rentals lasted a month. I'm gonna get me some new ones, even if
We'll
I
have to get this thing onto a boat. No one buying in Dunwall right now. Huh. Maybe the Academy want it. They're laying low because of Delilah.
Are you gonna stay in there?
Someone's shooting at us!
Apparently so.
Oh, you little shit!
It's one way to describe the Empress, I suppose. Weird to be back here. Where did they find these things? Doubt there's anything in these. Letter from Boyle Accounting Service. Miss Vanilla Raid, I regret to inform you that your special allowance request has been denied by our financial director. We are very sorry to hear that your apartment on Kaldwin Boulevard is in such poor condition. but we think you're being overly emotional when describing the building as on the verge of collapse. A broken leg is certainly not something irreparable, nor is a broken ceiling. In any case, as the import manager, you must understand that the company's future is unsure, to say the least, after the untimely death of its beloved founder and the political turmoil across the empire. All wages should remain frozen until a successor is appointed. No exceptions will be granted. We wish you the best of luck. Sincerely yours, Martin Jenkins for the Boyle Company Accounting Service. Well, I guess it's safe to say that Delilah certainly hasn't been a benevolent empress for the city. Because this place looks completely and utterly in shambles. Aha. It's 2 dogs gone. Pretty sure they didn't see me. I think I want to go back and find a better approach. No, most of the approaches here seem to be in a rather bad state. Okay, so there's another dog. Now, I believe there is a witch hanging around in that building over there. Let's pay a visit to the Dunwall courier, shall we? Yep, there she is. Now, I don't know if we can actually take her out without her dying horribly. Let me save and then shoot her. That's pretty certainly a death. Yep. So we need to find somewhere, some way to actually... Well, that's maybe something. If I use one of those... stinging bolts on her. And then... Did she fall down that time? Yes, she did. Okay, I'll find a way to deal with her. This is too far away anyways, so... Let's go in here. This office certainly looks different.
Your Majesty, you're alive. It's been almost 2 months, hasn't it?
I've been down in Karnaca trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
And were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Crown Killer strikes again. That is a very old paper. Coins. Empress and Royal Protector exonerated, victims of clever conspirators. On these trusted pages we have often speculated about the Crown Killer. At first we believed the monster took orders directly from the throne. Yet recent events have laid bare innumerable facts that leave Empress Emily Kaldwin and her Royal Protector Corvo Attano free of all such doubts. Not only are they no longer implicated in those gruesome murders, but they themselves are the victims of clever conspirators bent on destroying their exemplary reputations. Evidence now points to an assassin from Karnaca, possibly taking orders from none other than Duke Luca Abel and Delilah Copperspoon. However, this venerable institution is reluctant to arrive at conclusions before the whole truth is known. We will keep you aware of events as they transpire, dear readers. A miracle that Delilah hasn't had this guy killed. I mean, he seems to have barricaded himself up pretty well in here, but how much of would a barricade help against Delilah? I think we all know that the answer to that is nothing. Apartment in Karnaca, midday. That fellow, did he survive? Yes, he did.
Hello? Who are you?
I'm not a friend to your new Empress Delilah.
Thank the stars for that. I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been in Karnaca for over a month. What can you tell me?
At first, there was fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the City Watch who were still loyal. People tried to barricade the streets, to put up a wall around the tower. Eventually, the Overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself. They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an Overseer in a while now.
Anything else?
There was rioting over food, but people have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower. Looked like bones, maybe from a whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why Delilah would want that.
Thanks for what you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
So he actually survived and has stayed here all the time. Let's run back upstairs. There is one fine little place I want to visit before we end this episode. there.
Strange times. Bad, different. I pay good money. Someone ought to do something.
It's here. I can smell money. Check behind the paintings.
The two of them. Darn it. I will pause the recording again. Okay, here we are. I wonder if we can do anything about her. Like if I cast a deep howl or shoot a deep howl bolt on her. That's better. And I believe we weren't seen. Good.
That safe's gotta be here somewhere. I paid good money for the tip-off.
Now let's take out you. Drop him out here as well.
Am I going crazy?
There we go. Conscious. Let's grab these things. Amateurs. Okay, so what do you have to tell us?
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks, because that piece of her you were carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower where you were born. Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
There we go. I think I need to go back to the black market shop. Last entry in a sailor's diary. 15th. Born in Dunwall. Thought I'd die here too. But I got to go find a new home. It ain't one way or the other to me who runs the Empire. Uhorn from way back, his granddaughter, Lady Emily, this new Delilah, whoever. None of them could be like Jessamine. She really had something special. Anyway, I'd stay, but Dunwall's gone to junk, and there ain't nothing here for an old sailor. I'm gonna get killed in the street just for buying a nail. That's what. I got one regret. That's I'll never see my secret room again. Been working on it since I was a young man. My shrine. Lucky little tidbits I found here and there. My whalebone carvings. Quite a collection. But I can't bring a whole room with me, now can I? Anyway, I ain't so old that I can't start a new shrine wherever I wash up. Maybe Tivia. So I think we'll end the episode here. Umberwood statue. and I'll go back to the black market shop to stock up on certain items, and I will see you all in the next episode.